Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I will be doing another deck list for you. It is a yellow deck list. As you see, I have the category mat, but it's not category. It is the monocolored Charlotte LinLin yellow, the starter deck one. When I first started playing the game, this was the very first leader I built. I played her for about a month, kind of learned the basis of the game, and then I moved on to Katakuri. And as you know, Katakuri is my best deck. So, figured I'd come back to her and try her out again. If you guys don't know what her effect is, you put 2 Dawn on her when attacking, add the top or bottom card of your life, and then if you have 2 or less life, add 1 card from your hand to the top of your life cards. So you can set up your life with this, and that's how I like it. It's kind of like Katakuri, but you don't get to look at it and move it. You have to take the top and then place a card. So I figured I'd go back to it, because when I first started playing, I liked the effect of it, and I still do. So, let's just get right into the list. Put it right there for you. So, to start off, Charlotte Pudding, the searcher of the deck. So when I was rebuilding it, I was debating on not playing the pudding, but then I was like, well, my whole deck is searchable besides a couple of cards, so I figured I'd still play the pudding. For the most part, for the most part, or the majority of the part, it's like my category list, except a couple of cards. Like, it's a 2-card, it's about a 5-card difference, or but no, 4-card difference, which when we get there, I'll tell you them. Going into our triggers, slash searchables of the deck, for the Big Mom stuff at least, 4 Charlotte Sparrow, and then 4 Charlotte Smoothie, Sparrow to kind of help push for game, and then Charlotte Smoothie to get you closer to using the effect of your leader. And it's a nice trigger, and it's a nice swing out of it. Another searchable for Pudding is Blocker Sanji. If you see now with her, if you see her and you're at 3 life, so swing for 7, you put the Blocker Sanji you added to the top, so now you have a guaranteed blocker. So that's why I'm playing 4 of them. And like I said, I really do love her effect. I cannot emphasize on that enough, because you can set up to your life to where, I'm just showing you, to where you could put Capone on the top, and then you can counter out, and then take the bottom of your life, and then counter out of that again, then hopefully counter out of the next attack, and then just put Capone complete at the bottom after 2 turns. Or 1 turn if you're at 1 life. Let's see here. 3 Charlotte Brulee. I wanted to play 4, but I only have the 3, unfortunately. So, but it still works the same way, because you can either hard cast it, or if you have it in hand and it's a little too late in the game and your opponent has a full board of attackers, alright, swing for 7, I'll take a life and put that on the top, so I have a guaranteed blocker. Going into the 2Ks, but still in the trigger section of the deck, 4 Satori, and then, as you already know, Capone. Capone is such a good trigger card if you can do the small combo, like I just said, you're pretty much probably, it's still a 50-50, but for the most part, you're like 70% guaranteed to win the game if you can get Capone on the bottom. So, continuing our 2Ks, it is another searchable one. It is the 2K Sanji. Like I said, for the most part, this list is exactly the same how I play Katakuri. The only difference is instead of playing the Charlotte Cracker, which I'm still kind of debating on playing that because it can get removed kind of easy. One of the differences is the 3 Charlotte Brulee and then an event. Going into kind of mid-game, 3 Gadatsu. Gadatsu will help you get rid of opponents' blockers if they have any lower blockers, and it's also 1K. So usually I'll play him, and then if I have the opportunity to play another one, I'll play another one, but usually I only play him once. So he's really in there for only the 1K, but yeah. Really great card. Gadatsu is an amazing card. 3 7-drop LinLins to help me push for game by taking my opponent's life or regaining a life. And then this is still debating. I don't know how many I want to play, but I play 3 of the 8-drop Katakuri. If I were to cut it, I would cut it for another Brulee, maybe another Brulee, or another 7 LinLin. But I think, in my opinion, if I did cut something, like I said, it'd be those cards. But I like it at 3 because I am seeing enough of it. I'm seeing enough of it, but I'm also not putting, it's not constantly in my hand. And like I said, since it's kind of like my Katakuri list, you kind of want to go first so you can get the first attack off and attempt to kind of help push for game. But it can also go second. That's why I play 3 of these. So if I go second, 8 Dawn turn, I have a trigger on field that I haven't used yet. I'll put it in life, or just keep it in hand for when I do get a trigger. And it's also an attacker, and it also helps me it clears 1 character off my opponent's board. So for the last character, 4 of the 10-drop LinLin. This is kind of debatable because a couple of my friends, they still play this deck, and they only play it at 2, like 2 to 3. But in my opinion, I like it at 4 because it's searchable, and late game, if I survive long enough, because I keep setting my life up, I can drop it, and if I see 2, if I survive long enough, I can drop the second one and kind of keep the motion going of setting up my life. So, and now for the events I play 3 200 million volt tomorrow and 3 Thunderbolt. With these events, the difference between my Katakuri list is I'm running 1 more of the 1000 volts Maru, and then I'm not playing the Brulee, I'm playing Cracker instead. I do like Cracker. It's just, like I said, at my locals at least, we have a couple blue players, so they can just clear it off board, or every now and then we'll have a Sakazuki player, so then they can just remove it. So, yeah, unfortunately, I haven't really gotten, I think I've gotten to the semifinals, so I've gotten 3rd with it, so I've topped with my list at least. I haven't really looked at any other list, but, that is my yellow Big Mom list. And like I said, I cannot emphasize enough, I really love her effect. I think her effect is really cool. It's different than the Katakuri I'm used to playing. It's different from Katakuri because I'm used to playing Katakuri all the time. But I really love her effect, and I cannot emphasize that enough. But that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any pointers about the deck, or any questions about the deck, feel free to put them in the comments. Peace.